You're now locked in to the Male Media Mind, the podcast by Bears for Bears. This show is the best place for the right conversation. Everything from movies, relationships, comics, sex, music, and much more. You are now locked in with the Male Media Mind. Let's go.
And hello, everybody out there in all social media lands. Welcome back to another M3 Blurred cast that happens here every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And we started earlier than usual today. We're only 5 minutes late. That's a record for us. That is an accomplishment. Achievement unlocked. I'm just kidding. Only 5 minutes late. Yeah.
You're never late if you stand by the ish.
Yeah, right. But we hope that everybody out there is
mutual right.
Is having a good day, has had a good week. It is Suicide Prevention Month, so yeah, check on your people and make sure they're okay, and direct them to any mental health hotlines, help that is available in your area, because we want them to know that we want them to know that yes, they are important, they are enough, and you know they you know we want them on this side of the earthly plane, not the other side. Okay, we're not ready to send them to the do what just yet, or whatever religion they follow. But yeah. All right. So we have an announcement to make before we start the show. It is somebody's birthday.
Oh God, you Virgos are just everywhere.
Well, a lot of people work at Christmas and New Year's. So.
I guess so.
Between New Year's and Super Bowl victories, yeah, that's actually what babies are made the most. Is between New Year's and the Super Bowl.
Happy birthday, Big C.
I did it. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh no! What you can't? No,
just the young 108. I feel spry.
Well, happy birthday, Cedro.
Oh.
Cedro, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Cedro. Cedro, it's your birthday. Why are you covering?
You meant to cover his ears.
Humble, thank you.
Love you. Mean it.
Yes, we need a little.
It's been a tough weekend for you, baby. We need to talk. We need to have a smaller dimension.
You said what now?
I said, do we need to have a talk? I don't usually get to you that quickly.
No.
Sure.
I mean, we may need to have a talk, but
I can send you a cosmic hug.
Well, at least you didn't wear the wrong hat today.
I love the hat, by the way.
No bear slut accidents.
Was it an accident?
It was an accident. Shut up.
Hey, sometimes we gotta stand in our truth.
I know, but that was an accident, okay? I did not mean to. We're not gonna go there. I already explained this last time.
Mm-hmm. But what were those DMs looking like?
Right. We knew they blew up immediately after that.
No, actually, they did not.
Bear slut hat to work?
Working at Ray's.
Oh my gosh. And just for the record, Shazam, I will be seeing you soon. I just want to let you know that. But
Friday.
but for the record,
Like he gonna fight somebody.
you doubt that? Okay, that's on you. But anyway, and for the record, I have been told I have a nice voice, so I don't care about what one cat opinion is. Okay.
Oh,
Wait, you mean like speaking voice? Or
You know what? I'm just gonna cut everybody's mic. How about that?
so
Wow.
oh, they might have lied to you a little bit. Just a little.
Just a little? Okay.
I mean, maybe a little more than that, but I'm trying to be nice.
You know, I'm trying to be nice.
I mean, I always love a good song, so I appreciate the song. But if we're being, transparent, and good friends who tell each other, yeah, I don't know if that person was being accurate. They might have just wanted to. They might have wanted to pamper you a bit with a little flattery.
Remember, he gets birthday licks.
And Chris Giles says, "Happy birthday, Cedro."
Yeah, first. Yeah, but first niggas got to find me. So.
They got GPS sticks. You really do love you, Devon.
I'm not feeling the love right now, but okay. We're gonna continue with the show though. We're gonna continue with the show. So of course. I'm gonna start with fuck around and find out.
I'm gonna add Prince to that one day.
The first one I thought of the birthday boy, who was also making me feel kind of bad. But I thought of Citro when I thought about this fuck around and find out. Since he loves Deadpool so much. So if you've ever seen the Spider-Man Ultimate cartoon, or if you haven't, maybe this will be your first introduction to it. But there is an episode where Deadpool and Spider-Man take on Taskmaster, and it's hilarious. So here we go.
What's your hang-up, Webs? You see how I did that? Webs and hanging?
Yeah, I saw what you did. You tried to blow those guys up.
Guilt over a little spilt guts. I used to be the same. I bet you have a little angel on your shoulder telling you unaliving someone is bad.
That shield brainwashing 101.
You want to earn the big bucks? Ditch the rules for once.
You're not a freelance hero. You're a mercenary. You'll do anything for money. Well, forget it.
Okay, Prince Goody Two Webs. That's cool. Righteous. But the bad guys ain't gonna return the favor.
Ow.
Whatevs. You know, I got a healing factor that makes Wolverine go like,
I wish I had Deadpool's healing factor, bub.
It's all in my origin story. Once, a nerdy little kid fell into a radioactive swimming pool.
And he emerged with incredible powers.
Enough!
Spider-Man, nice of you to finally visit my school. Unfortunately, I'm no longer accepting applicants.
We've come for the list of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, Taskmaster. And for Agent MacGuffin.
We who?
Me and Deadpool?
Deadpool is here? What?
Boogity boo!
Did you miss me?
You're out of your mind to come here. I will destroy you!
Dude, how? Taskmaster can copy your moves just by watching you fight.
Maybe your move, Spinky. Check it.
Ooh, how do you like this? Wow!
Ooh, set the body to stun. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. Oh, what I tell you? Oh, what I tell you? I'm gonna catch you. I'm shaking my milkshake. Oh yeah, shake it back and forth. You know it. You love it.
Open up wide, Tasky. No!
You know, sometimes you are just no fun.
We'll discuss our definitions of fun later. Let's get the shield drive out of here before anyone's secret identity gets revealed.
Oh, wait, I want to watch this one. Oh, come on! I thought we bonded! Wait, let me guess. You're Aaron Applebaum, Aaron Aston, Aaron Atwater!
Are you just gonna keep yelling names from A to Z until you guess?
No? Barry Barrington!
You're not well.
I know.
You're not.
And that is not his.
Why can I imagine Devon doing the shaking my milkshake?
I don't think we have to imagine it.
He probably specifically finds his head.
Yeah.
Right after he showers.
Enjoying.
I mean, you're not wrong. I do like to dance after I shower. So
we know.
Anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Anyway,
More followers.
What did you say?
I'm just trying to get more followers.
Okay. But we actually have another one. Now, this other one's been in my mind for a couple of weeks now. Because I had a discussion with somebody at DragonCon about this particular scene, and it is from CJ the Champ, who did the Cell trials. Now, anybody that's watched Dragon Ball Z knows that a certain Saiyan prince let a certain android absorb other androids, and well, it didn't turn out well because his pride got in the fucking way, and we all know what happens to people whose pride gets in the way. You know, they say pride come before the fall. So here we go.
Cell straight up told this man, all right, buddy, I'll give you one lick. Hit me right in the kisser. So he teleports right behind him, hitting that Swerve Strickland, yeah, I just did that shit ass pose, and just leaves himself open. So Vegeta kicked this man in the head, and if this was anybody else, their head would be sent flying. But Cell just straight up ate it and looked at him like,
are you serious, my brother?
So he kicks this man across the entire island, going through every mountain in sight. Just look at this man, bro. This is when bro had to be thinking, why did I just not kill this nigga? Now this is where Vegeta lost all his confidence. When he charged up this final flash for a good 5 minutes, while Cell just stood there and did nothing, he shot this final flash, a planetary level attack directly at this man, thinking that this would be the move to checkmate Cell. So when the smoke cleared, Cell lost half his torso from that attack. And Vegeta, thinking that he's won, just starts laughing his ass off while Cell is bitching and moaning at him. But this was one of the most diabolical Uno reverse cards of all time. This nigga Cell smirked at him like, my God, you're a dumbass. Did you forget that I have Piccolo cells, you buffoon?
Wonderful.
And this is where Vegeta just lost all his confidence. Bro just basically ate his finisher and no-selled it. His heart had to drop to his stomach right here. So it was over for Vegeta. That nigga started using his desperate ki blast spam. Cell walked through it, sent him flying with the jab, then he hit him with the combo. Dude launches him in the air, teleports right above him, and look at this position. This man got the elbow charged up and everything. So he spiked this nigga and sent him plummeting into the ground.
That's right. Gabe.
When you hit somebody with the bat,
Huh?
when like the noise that it makes when you hit someone with the home run bat.
Yeah.
That was peak.
Yes.
See, I need this commentary doing every episode of Dragon Ball Z. I might be able to get through it then.
Yeah. But yes, and we know that Vegeta took a lot of L's in Dragon Ball Z, but that was one of the most hardest one. I mean, funny and hardest ones. And I'm like, because your pride got there with about some. Well, you know, Goku will never give you the challenge that you deserve. And he's like, well, if you allow me to absorb 17 and 18, I will give you the fight worthy of a Saiyan Prince. He's like, I know you're playing me, but okay. And then Trunks being the only one that's like, nope, we cannot let this happen. Trying to stop Cell and save 18. But nope, Vegeta had to go fight Trunks and be like, no, I want my fight. I want my challenge. Yeah, we see that.
Can we get justice for Trunks?
Yeah, right.
Everybody just downplays him so bad, but Trunks knew best.
I mean, they did make up. They did give him some justice in Super.
Okay.
When he took on Zamatsu, they did give him some.
But was it enough to cancel out GT?
But how many years was it between the end of Z and the start of Super? That's a long time.
Yeah, it is really. It's a long time. But remember, Gohan just got him some justice in the superhero movie. So and Piccolo did too. So yeah. Things that should have been happened just happened.
Vegeta, no.
Vegeta, no. Vegeta, yes. No, Vegeta, no.
Velveeta, yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Team 4-Star. But yeah, okay. So we're going to get into our first topic, and we have Mr. Birthday Boy himself to talk about Silk Song.
Yes, it is a marvel. I am very happy. It took too many years because it's been like 7, maybe 6 official years since they announced that this was supposed to come out, because originally Silk Song was supposed to be a DLC add-on to Hollow Knight, but then I guess they realized the potential of it and decided to put it into full production for a game, and so it took them quite some time. They had a small Team Cherry has like a very small studio of people, so that's probably also why it took a little bit longer. But it's built a ton of hype. I want to say when Hollow Knight first came out, in the first 9 months, it sold maybe like 300,000 copies. But within the first 3 or 4 years, it sold, I think up until this point, right before Silk Song came out, it sold like 15 million, which is a lot for such a small indie game. But I've been having a lot of fun with Silk Song so far. Have either of you guys played Hollow Knight at all? Heard of it?
No.
Know what it's about? Understand it? Have seen any of it, Shazam? Or are you just completely, you have no idea about anything I'm talking about right now?
I'm here for the info. No, ask questions as they come up.
You haven't heard anything about it? Like not a picture of a character? No one's ever mentioned it around you, including in our group chat? We've been talking about it for weeks.
That was the first meeting that I had. But I've had so much going on this week, I didn't have time to delve into it.
I got you. Just trying to see where everybody's at. Were you able to get the clips?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these are a couple of clips from some of my gameplay, some boss battles. Not sure which one's going to show first, but when it shows, I'll explain what's happening.
Okay.
just me kicking a little ass, a little bit. Like I'm not the greatest, but hey, these Metroidvanias are pretty fun. It's a platformer, a Metroidvania game. It has some Souls-like elements in how brutal the combat can be and how unforgiving it is when you make mistakes. Like you have to learn how to dodge. You don't really get like a parry in the traditional sense, or a block, so to speak. But the combat can be a little bit rough.
So basically, I'm just gonna die several times over.
Oh yeah, that's kind of,
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
like the point is like you a lot, and you restart a ways away, and you have to like make your way back to the
see.
Now you change that by trying to rest at a rest like bench or whatever nearer to the boss. But a lot of times you get trapped into these weird boss battles you didn't know were coming, and you didn't save adequately ahead of time. So there is a lot of redoing stuff to try and get better. But it does get rewarding after a while. You can show one of the clips now.
Okay.
To get somewhere, and she's just there, and she has something really smart to say, and then you go into a boss battle.
I've seen this before.
But her name is Lace. Excuse me, the boss you're fighting here. She's kind of quick, not the toughest, but a little tricky to get the hang of at first. You can go ahead with the clip.
Sounds like the boss.
It sounds like Street Fighter.
Please use your heartbeat.
But yes, I don't know what Lace is, but she got laced up.
All right.
The next one before you show it, just to set it up. It's a big boss, like a behemoth sort of monstrosity boss. They call it the fourth chorus. When you pass by this boss, they are way in the background. They're like background art, and you pass by and you're thinking like, oh, what is that in the back? This is some pretty cool art. And you go to like a next little section where you like some stuff in order for a character, an NPC character, to make you a new cloak. And the cloak helps you like float on air currents. So it's like a power up you get. Once you get that power and you walk back across, the background art starts and it comes forward, and now you're in a boss battle you weren't expecting. So that's what this clip is. The tail end of fighting this boss. And you're fighting on magma, and it constantly tries to hit the platform out of the way, so you don't really have much to stand on while you're still trying to attack. You can go ahead and show it.
Okay.
And so I exploded its head. She tried to sing for me. I told her she was a little flat, and she diva raged for 4 phases.
For how many phases?
Kind of a lot. I mean, fourth chorus is an appropriate name because you do have 4. It gives you 4 phases. Normally with boss battles in these types of games, or any type of game, you have like 3 phases at most. You know, some games will give you more or be a little extra, but when I got to the 3rd phase, I was like, yes, you know, you finally hit them. It makes that animated sound. I'm like, yes, I finally beat it, and it's still attacking. I'm like, oh shit. But it's fun. Like, there's a lot of bosses. There's a lot of different enemy types, a lot of different areas and platforming tricks and techniques that you have to use. I would say that if you enjoy like the Metroidvania style of game, this is a really good game. Hollow Knight is an excellent game. Silk Song picks up right where it left off. The world, it's not in the same area or the same realm as Hollow Knight, but it is in the same world. This main character in Silk Song, her name is Hornet, and she gets captured by these people and taken to like a distant land away from where Hollow Knight did his. But similar ideas. Some of the enemies are similar, but the bosses are pretty unique. They all give you a little something different. A lot of them are really tough, so tough that they put out an early patch that nerfed a few of the early bosses so that people could get through a little bit. I didn't find it that difficult because all the bosses that people had issues with that they nerfed, I've already beaten. Like, I've already passed them before they put the patch out. When I heard they were making the patch, I was like, no, I want it difficult. So let me try to fight through these before this gets changed for me. But it's been pretty fun so far. Devon, what was your experience? You said you played a little Hollow Knight, right?
Yeah. So my experience with Hollow Knight was me roaming around in the dark, not knowing what to do. Because this is not it is not a straightforward game where it tells you, oh, you got to do this to get here. It is a lot of go to this level, and then you realize, oh, I need something to get past this level, so I got to go find out what it is, and then when you get it, oh, I got to go back to this. It's like
it doesn't give you a map when you start.
Right.
Which
okay.
Games nowadays that traverse across places kind of always start you off with this map. It orientates you in that way. This game doesn't do that. Or this game doesn't do that. Hollow Knight started that with, like, you just start off and you basically just got to explore. Like, you got to run around. Occasionally there are maps, but you have to, in each section you go into, you have to find the guy who makes the maps in that section. He's somewhere. You find him and you buy the map from him.
Sounds like this game should be fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit. Yeah.
It's kind of ultimate. Yeah, it kind of really is the ultimate fuck around and find out, like, of a game, because it does it often. And you think, like, oh, I'm finally starting to get a hang of this. This is really cool. And then you walk into a section and the gate closes behind you, and like 13 enemies just come out and start attacking at once. So you're like,
this is exactly what it is. And then after that, I'm gonna go back and play and finish it and play it. But after that, I got hooked on Little Nightmares, and I was like, I'm gonna play this for a long. Like, Little Nightmares took over for a minute, and I still want to play like part 2 and part 3 now because all 3 are out. Yeah. And there's even like the spin-off game from it. I'm like, yeah, y'all. For those of y'all, not to get off the subject of Silk Song, but Little Nightmares is, yes, play that too. But Silk Song and Hollow Knight, I suggest everybody play those. Like, seriously.
It is a very fun game, and if you enjoy that older style of like 2-dimensional platforming, this game does that in a really elevated way. The lore is really cool. The artwork, it's all drawn. It's really charming, and also at times. So it sort of depends on how difficult you like your games to be. But this one is like right on that precipice where there are definitely some times where you're like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I don't know, and also I'm gonna tell you, so I'm gonna compare it to another game in a certain way, not in it straight up. But if you ever played a game called Cuphead is a game that will raise your blood pressure and probably make you stroke out from playing it because it is hard. Okay, you would throw controllers, it'll raise your blood pressure.
Yeah, it's a platform. It's a 2-dimensional thing. It does have the handcrafted, like hand-drawn artwork.
Yeah, I love the art of the games. So I always wanted to play it.
Like, the artwork makes you think the game's gonna be fun and like jovial and happy, and it just kicks your ass over.
Yeah, it really does. And there's even a mobile version now of it. Yes, there's a mobile version. It's not Cuphead, but it's in the same style and play and gameplay of Cuphead, but it's something completely different. But it's in the but you're in a so you remember those old airplane games or Gradius games where you go back and you go side to side and it goes up while you're shooting. It's in that style, but it's drawn like Cuphead and it plays like Cuphead, just on the mobile game where you're going side to side trying to not die. So
Yeah, there's actually a new game coming. Of course, I'm not going to be able to remember the name, but it has a similar art style to Cuphead. But the main character, you're like this old who carries a cane, and he can like fit the cane with different accessories.
Oh wow!
Different things. He's almost like an engineer, scientist, and he's traveling across whatever worlds he's traveling across. But the animation style of it reminds me of the way that Cuphead plays. I'm not sure if the game is as difficult, and I'm pretty certain it's not from the same people in any regard, but it has a very similar feel to it. If I get the name, I'll definitely drop that in the group chat for you guys because
Okay.
a few trailers out.
But also these games are pattern games when you're fighting bosses. Like you have to find their pattern, and I like games that like you have to find a pattern of how to beat them.
Yeah.
Like you can't just go in there and hack and slash or just go in there guns blazing. You have to actually be like, okay, I have to watch out for this attack, or I got to watch out for this attack, or and then maneuver at the same time and attack while you're trying to not get hit and die.
And Silksong will give you like the tiniest of clues. Like you'll face a boss and they'll have like 6 different moves. 4 of those 6 moves, the cue for the move is like so barely different from each other. Like you really pay attention to know, like, are they about to diagonally fly at me? Are they going to disappear and come in from the other side? Are they going to, you saw in that clip with Lace, she did this attack where she set like a ring with a bright spark in the middle. And if you're caught in that ring, she'll cross you up like you're an anime character. Like those slight things to try and understand the patterns. It's really fun and challenging. And I like that sort of challenge in these types of games. So I've been having a good time so far. Still in Act 1. Because I took like a week break because I had some other stuff to do. But definitely been having a great time so far. I'm glad it's out. I'm glad it's here. I'm also glad that the 6 years gave it so much hype. Because like people have been really hyped for this game for a few years now.
Yes.
And normally indie games don't get this much hype. I will say that Silksong is probably on the docket for Game of the Year too. And so in my opinion, that would make at least 2 games of the Game of the Year potentials are indie games in Clair Obscur and Silksong. And they both have really good chances of winning because both of these games have been excellent.
Yeah.
Really well made.
Speaking of the Game Awards, the Game Awards nominations should be either announced at the end of October or the beginning of November because the award show is in December.
Yeah. So
it should be around the time. But I think they're waiting to after Ghost of Yote comes out, and I think when they that's gonna look, I'm telling you, depending upon how much that sells and whenever it comes out, I think it's gonna be game of the year too.
Category for sure.
Yeah, it's like Ghost of Tsushima was. And I did not know that I can't remember the main character's name because it's not Yote. I forgot her name, but she's also rumored to be LGBT. So it's like, yes, more representation.
Like me.
more things for the white tears to cry. Yes. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be the Game of the Year has a lot of contenders this year. You know,
is her name?
Huh?
Atsu.
Atsu. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, it has a lot of contenders this year. It's like, yeah. But we're going to keep the gaming news. Shoot, and I forgot to. I'll do it right now. But we're gonna keep the gaming news going. So there are some updates about as much before I get into this, as much as I love Insomniac, I wish Insomniac would make up their mind about what to do about Spider-Man 2.
How do you mean?
The DLC, because in 1 minute they say it's canceled, now they're saying it's not. It's coming, and it's a lot of okay. Are y'all going to drop this DLC or are you not going to drop it and wait for it till Spider-Man 3? But apparently, there's a lot of leaks going on, a lot of rumors and leaks going on that we are getting Spider-Man 2 DLC. It will be a Venom segment where we control Venom, and it will be Eddie Brock as Venom this time. And guess who he's going after?
Mary J?
No, something red and big.
Carnage.
Yep, that would be that. He's going after Carnage.
Mary J. Blige?
No, Clifford.
I mean, Clifford could work. I mean, you just never know. I mean, Spider-Man could do a crossover with Clifford, the big red dog. You never know. But no, he's going. The main thing is that Venom. I don't know how they're going to spin that story because of the way Spider-Man 2 ended, of how Venom is going after Carnage. I don't know how they're going to spin that. I don't know if it's a symbiote to symbiote thing, or if it's because I don't know. Because the way the story ended in Spider-Man, I'm like, why would he go after Carnage? I mean, there's reasons, of course, but I'm talking about as far as this universe is concerned. Why would he go after Carnage? You know.
You were deadbeat dad.
You and I got some look and didn't come back. or you got captured, and where were you all that time? I was captured and attacked to somebody's body. What do you think? You know. Also, there is a so that's what Spider-Man 2 is concerned. I don't know if they're still gonna do the Beetle. I think the Beetle DLC is not gonna happen because that was part of the cyber hack reveal that they had the Beetle. If for those of you who don't know who the Beetle is in Marvel, I barely know who he is. I just know he's a Spider-Man villain. I barely know anything about because they don't do Beetle a lot.
Yeah, he's never been like a big player,
right? I think
he's really became part of the Thunderbolts, and they just kind of like watched that too.
I think he's a mercenary or a gun. He might be a gun for hire. I don't know. Not even that. Okay. What'd you say?
He's just a petty criminal.
Petty criminal. Oh, okay. So he's like Firefly. Okay.
They gave him a chance to rehabilitate himself with the Thunderbolts, and he became Mach 1. But
look,
yeah.
Our hero is named Spider-Man. We need some bug-themed villains of the week. That's how we got here.
Right.
Oh, that's my thing. I'm just sick and tired of no offense, but I'm sick and tired of Venom and Carnage. Like he's had decades of villains in between. Why do we keep having to deal with these two? Like, can I think something else?
I think it's the same reason why they give us Joker every time they give us Batman, or they try to find a way to like
put Joker into it,
force feed Joker every time. It's like they're the most popular villains, and so it's always like this annoying money grab. I agree with you, Shazam, like completely. I'm like.
He has so many great villains, but they don't want to give him a chance.
He has so many villains.
Since I'm just tired.
And like they only use the same two.
It's like video game syndication. Like we just keep watching the same episodes over and over again. Like I'm done.
But yeah, but also there is also that they are going to reveal or put Miguel O'Hara in Spider-Man 3 because remember there is a side story of the Spider-Verse in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, there's a side story or a side mission.
There's also other Spider-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I that like the popularity of the Beyond the Spider-Verse or the Into the Spider-Verse movies has put Miguel O'Hara like front and center, but
right, but that's 2099. Can we do it 1960 through 19 even 90 at least?
Hold on. Before you jump, I get what you're saying. So let me finish before you go into that. So the whole thing, the introduction of Miguel O'Hara is supposed to introduce the Spider-Verse. Because, well, spoiler alert for those of you who have not played Spider-Man 2. Spoiler
or
alert, sorry.
seen any of the last two Spider-Verse movies that have also given us the same story. But yes,
I know,
sure.
but
hurts you for the multiverse.
yeah. But this is because remember in what was it, not into, but the second movie, what is it?
Cross?
I don't know, something into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's not
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
It's
Something.
Across the Spider-Verse. Thank you.
Across.
But remember, in Across the Spider-Verse, we did see there is a clip of Spider-Man from the video games in the Spider-Verse. So it's like he's in there. We already know he's in there. I guess the game's supposed to show him how he gets there. I don't know what Insomniac and Sony is doing together as far as that is concerned. It could be anything.
Just give me the Wolverine game they've been talking about.
That and that is my next game. So aneurysm. Oh no.
Good concept, but it looks like trash. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It just does.
So the concept
was the footage that we saw actually from the game, or is that just
it was not finished. It was like pre-production footage.
I'm not finished.
It's not polished or anything. It was crap. It was like their first run through of the game. And so remember that hack happened and they leaked it. So the footage that you saw is leaked from that. That is unfinished project. And I'm like, people took that as, oh, is this how it looks? Oh my god! I'm like, yo, it's not finished. They didn't even get a chance to polish it or anything or do anything to make it flow better. Y'all
don't even release it.
But you guys remember, people did that shit because from one to be petty and two to get views. That's why they did it.
That's nice, but they don't have to double down on it.
Who doubled down on it?
They did by making it an official release. If it wasn't ready, you shouldn't have gone with it.
Wait. Who made it an official
release
though?
Who
made it an official release though?
It was wasn't announcing regular video game stuff.
No. I think the leak that got spread.
That was the leak, but that wasn't official. I said that last time to you. I said that was not official.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll be honest. Game. I'm just excited. I'm not excited. I'm just ready for another protagonist to be in us, like another superhero to be in a game. Like, it's not necessarily about Wolverine, because if I could choose, it wouldn't be Wolverine or Spider-Man. It would be somebody else. But I'm just like, I'm ready to not be attached to like 17 Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a different, just something else. I don't think Wolverine is going to do it for me, but it'll at least look different because it won't be 17 Spider-Man. And 7 costumes. Like, I'm done.
But I may be the odd man out, but I want more Spider-Man game. I'm sorry, I do.
And I'm still with the Wonder Woman. So.
Now, see, we'll get back to that in a minute because Monolith screwed that up. We'll get back to that in a minute. Let me get through these updates first, and then we'll talk about Wonder Woman. Because oh my gosh, Monolith, why did you have to screw that up? But okay.
I was just gonna say quick. I wouldn't mind more Spider-Man, but like I said, I'm sick of bending the carnage. Considering how bad it was in the 90s, if y'all delved into the Clone Wars stuff, it was a vastly more interesting story. If they had delved into Ben Riley and him and his journeys and shit with the Jacqueline stuff, that would have been a far better video game to like do instead of just us constantly going to the world with Venom and Carnage.
Yeah, or just constantly to the world of Miles. Like I love both.
Yeah.
But and I just feel like there's like there's a handful of like Spider characters that could be more interesting and more fresh. We
still haven't even gotten any Black Cat stuff of any.
We don't. It doesn't. And when I said I was tired of Spider-Man, I like really meant the men part. Like there's like Silk. There are other Gwen.
I still want Jessica Drew.
Who is going to be in the third game is going to be Silk.
It better be. It better be more just what they gave us of Mary Jane in the first game that no one wanted.
Nobody wanted that.
Sneak around with redhead because she's got a camera now. Like,
at least they gave her a gun in the second game. At least they did that. So they gave her a stun gun.
At least they listen to yourself. At least they gave her a gun.
A stun gun.
That's the point that you're coming with, right?
I mean, look, and she did more than just sneak around. I mean, she was actually knocking people out with the stun gun. So I mean,
what
stun gun?
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Mary Jane has never been Lois Lane,
but they try to make her Lois Lane in second. And not to mention, you have a certain fight with Mary Jane in the game too.
She was literally a supermodel.
No, remember it. So in this universe, well, not just in this universe, but I think in some of the comic books, she's also been tried to be a reporter for the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, they turned her into a superhero named Jackpot on time too, and that was ridiculous in itself as well.
But they do that they do that with all the female like romantic protagonist interest. So, like even Lois has gone through periods where she was super, or where she was like the damsel in distress. She's had woman with agency and power. She's had I have superpowers now, or I'm a superhero for a day. Like they always do that. I'm
black for a day.
I'm just tired of Mary Jane. Like Peter had other romantic interests. Like bring those in. You know,
like Gwen Stacy,
Black Cat. So.
Gwen Stacy and Black Cat and Silk. Even Silk was a romantic interest for a minute.
I mean, we haven't even gotten Betty Brant yet. Yeah.
Yes, let's have Peter go on a date with Deadpool. Let's do this.
I mean, I'm here for it. But...
Every time.
Is this where your webs come from? Hey.
Do you shoot webs from any other part of your body? Like, what?
Will this be sticky for an hour or two?
There's a panel in a Deadpool Spider-Man comic. Deadpool's like climbing. He's hanging on Spider-Man's back as he's climbing up the side of a wall, and he's like, I know social media is going wild right now. And Spider-Man's like, wait, what are you talking about? He's like, never mind, don't worry about it. Just give us something else, you know? Just a little bit of something else. That way I don't feel like Shazam feels about how they're just inundating us with the same kind.
Give me a Blade game. I have something.
I wanted to do my character right.
That's subjective.
Because we know that
I'm Carnage.
Because we know that Woody Harrelson didn't. Well, I'm not gonna blame it on Woody Harrelson because Woody Harrelson is a good actor. I'm gonna blame it on the direction.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
we should have got a movie for Maximum Carnage.
I agree. We should have.
Should we?
or separation anxiety. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, separation.
Isn't that kind of what they tried to make Venom 3 into?
Did they? Because without Carnage, it doesn't work.
And thus,
and Spider-Man 3 didn't work either. The movie didn't work. So yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, it didn't work either way.
so this is my question: are the failures a failure of the people trying to put it together, or is it a failure of the actual material trying to be adapted into live action? Like, is it that the people around it are fucking up, or is it that like it's just really hard to bring Venom, symbiotes, and Carnage into live action and make it good?
Two things could be true, but I think the main issue is the motivation behind it. These studios want to maximize their dollar, and they feel like if we just keep throwing this shit at the wall, they're gonna just give us money without there being any kind of like real talent put towards the story and telling of whatever you fucking try to put out there. I mean, let's get it. Comics aren't the easiest thing to translate into live action. However, you can't do it if you take the time to make it work. But if you just want to throw stuff out there so quickly just to make a quick dollar, yes, exactly. And you're just gonna get random shit to watch. So,
yeah, just we're not gonna talk about Madam Web. Oh God!
Why did you?
The fucking thing is, the original concept could have worked. I'm sorry.
Bad this night. Bad.
I'm not gonna entertain that because my mind went somewhere else. Anyway,
don't give him any kind of like pleasure, please.
Right, he immediately went to. I forgot.
Anyway.
My bad.
No, Daddy, no.
Anyway, so to keep this train going with some more game updates.
Choo choo.
My milkshake. Oh my goodness! On that, yeah,
I hate you all. Anyway, what'd you say, Cedro?
I said on that note, I do have to go. But,
okay.
Okay. I love you all.
Yes, we love you too, and enjoy your birthday.
I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
It's been excellent. I needed this today.
Choo choo.
I'm shaking my milkshake. Woohoo!
Where's James at? I need somebody else to abuse.
See, he's a fucking masochist. Sadist, yeah, sorry. But no, James is taking a rest today. And of course, I mean, I should have known what time it was with Shazam because he got on his Zod t-shirt today.
My camera's just reversed. Hold on.
What the Bizarros?
Yes.
All hail Zod.
There you go. Is that better?
Huh? Is what better?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
What are you looking for? What are you talking about?
No, just switch the view.
He's saying he switched the picture, but he didn't.
No, I reversed it so it looks right. He kept saying it was a Z.
No, I know it's an S. I mean, you look right on my screen, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying
right.
that I'm going by the color of your shirt. Like it's giving Zod, not the. I know it's the S.
No,
I know it's not Zod.
It's giving Superman Beyond if you really want to talk about it.
Yeah, it is Superman Beyond. I know that. Okay, so continuing with some more gaming updates. We have a state of play that's supposed to happen this week. Also, we have the Tokyo Game Fest happening this week as well. So look out for that. There might be some new trailers. They're supposed to reveal Rise of Hydra, a trailer finally for another trailer for Rise of Hydra. Not the one we got 2 years ago at this point. Yeah,
I don't
Rise,
remember at this point.
Rise of Hydra 1943 or
Is that the
42
one with
is
Cap and
Black Panther. Yeah,
so damn,
yeah.
that's going on.
No, it's not out yet for some reason. I don't know.
It actually look good too.
It does look good, yeah. But I'm hoping it's great because yeah, we need we need a good Marvel game that's an adventure game after the travesty that was Avengers. Um, also it's supposed to be a actual Wolverine trailer supposed to come out. It's supposed to take that with a grain of salt. We're hoping that we actually get a reveal for the Wolverine game finally.
So I thought at some point in time Wolverine was supposed to be dead,
The game, no.
or the actor, or something like. And
Oh, you mean
the
no?
So what you not catching is that they've told some stories of Wolverine that happened in the future rather than the present. So this death has happened, but yet it hasn't happened. He's like Schrodinger's superhero. He's dead and he's alive. Yeah.
Oh,
something to keep making money off of.
Exactly.
but
And when you have a character that's like mostly super long lived, you can tell stories about them in all kinds of eras forever.
but I think he's in Madripoor. So the game is based in the setting of the game is based in Madripoor, where we see Patch a lot when Wolverine goes undercover. So I'm pretty sure Patch is going to be one of his skins for that game, which is going to be interesting.
Again, will we get to see a lot of the characters that surround that era of Wolverine or that particular area? Will we get to see Samurai? Will we get to see Tiger? Like, will we get to see all these other characters that are also a part of that?
Yeah, I'm hoping so because if it's in Madripoor, yeah, we should see some other characters. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be just all.
Like, can I even some fire like cameo or something, or as a player of a character?
What about what's her name? The redhead chick? No, not redhead. Is it Silver Fox?
Silver Fox wasn't part of the Madripoor story, but Yukio,
and Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah. Like
Yoriko. Yeah, Yoriko Osama. Mm-hmm.
There we
go. Lady Deathstrike.
Nice.
Yes, it would be nice. Also, we're supposed to get a reveal trailer for a release date trailer for it's not Where Winds Meet because that's coming out soon. Phantom Blade Zero. Finally, they should have been gave us a release date for that. So, if for those of you who are not familiar with Phantom Blade Zero, think of if Black Myth Wukong made a baby with what's a game that you do a lot of hacking with Devil May Cry, but in a Chinese version, that's what it would be. Yeah.
No. Common Rider all night. It's all like another Kamen Rider series to say.
But yeah, that's basically what Phantom Blade Zero is, and I'm here for it all because I mean the combat is so fast, but it's also fluid, and I'm just like, yes, this is a chef's kiss kind of game. Like this is the kind of game that you want to play as a character, as a fan of Japanese or just Asian lore. It's just like, yes, give us this.
Hmm.
Not saying that Black Myth Wukong was not a good game because it was amazing, but this is like yes, let's go with the action adventure game where we can do flowy combat that's fast and also cast spells. I'm here for it. Yes, give me.
Now, now I want an Iron Fist game.
That would be nice too. I would love an Iron Fist game.
Or even all the seven heavens and all that kind of shit. Different avatars. That would be awesome.
Or even a Shang-Chi game would be nice too.
Iron Fist is way more interesting. Oh, you have to realize, Shang-Chi in the movie is nothing like the Shang-Chi I grew up with. So, yeah.
What was it, Shang-Chi that you grew up with?
Shang-Chi from the comics was just a regular martial artist wearing Asian clothing in the damn cities and just fighting crime.
That's it.
So
That's
it.
it.
No rings of power and none of that stuff. They pretty much kind of mixed the lore of the Mandarin mixed with Shang-Chi, and even that they kind of like created their own thing that just sounded like something that existed in Marvel, but really didn't. So yeah, the MCU Shang-Chi is a completely different thing of its own.
So no, no superpowers or nothing.
He was just another Bruce Lee allegory.
Wow.
So yeah.
All right, and what's up? Oh, and then last but not least, we have some news about God of War. First I'm gonna talk about the live action show that Amazon. Huh?
Oh, wait.
Tell us about the game, boy.
I mean, I like being called boy, so it's not a stretch.
Wait, side fact. Joe Budden said he was saying that it was a thing that he looks like Kratos, but he don't know. He don't know who Kratos is. So the people that was on the podcast was getting at him because he didn't know who Kratos was. But
if you bald, you got a beard, don't mean you like
no
everybody else is bald.
No, he was talking exactly like Kratos.
No, you might talk like him, but
yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying Joe Budden can play Kratos in God of War.
Hit the gym a few years, maybe.
But I'm gonna talk about the live action show that's supposed to come on Amazon Prime, and the reason why I'm holding my head is because I don't like the fact that they're starting off with him in the Norse mythology. They need to go back to his Greek mythology roots. But hey, I guess
I'll see now you know how I feel. Because these things get into the mainstream public later when they become super popular. So they want to like emulate all the stuff that became super popular when they came into the know of everyone else. And then it's like, how about all this other shit you can talk about?
Right.
No.
But I'm hoping that Christopher. Well, it's a. Oh, okay. That's gonna be part of the next topic. But I'm gonna get through this first. So Christopher Judge says that he's in talks of being the live action Kratos God of War, and I think that he should do it because for one, Kratos's body scan. Well, his body is based off Christopher Judge when it comes to God of War 4 and God of War shoot. It just in my mind, Ragnarok. So yes, he is the body figure for Kratos, and he's also the voice actor for Kratos. So I'm like, you basically got Kratos right there in your face.
Yeah, but they obviously put a white person's head on him.
I don't know. I guess to make him look more Greek. Do not ask me. You know. I guess with the beard and well, remember that Kratos did start up as a Greek character, and he has to maintain the look of Greek and having a beard with the white ash and skin. So the ash skin and ash and blood skin. So do not ask me.
You know this Hollywood. A black person could play Oriental person.
I mean, seriously. But there's
The
also
only people that can play anything are Hispanics, or excuse me, Latin. Yeah. or as I call them, New Diamond Philippines.
Oh, and as a person that has met Christopher Judge in real life, yeah, he's tall and yeah. But I did a little bit. I did. I was very much. I was like, but he was so cool because it was at a con, and when he started hearing the music and vibing with the crowd, he was like, "Anybody want a picture or autograph for free?" I was like, "Me."
Oh no! Well, you took your tits.
I did not do that though. I was not. I was just like, and I came up and asked him, "Can I get?" He's like, yeah. It's like, okay, so
Did you do the milkshake dance?
I did not do. Y'all go let that. Why do I take this? Why do I? I do not have to take this abuse.
You make your Sundays.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, he was cool. But the thing about it is because I can see him also. I'm hoping he campaigns to go back to Kratos's Greek roots before they get to the Norse mythology part. But on the flip side of that, I kind of don't know if he will, because him and TC Carson actually met each other in person. And for those of you who don't know, that TC Carson actually played Kratos in the Greek games, the first 3, and then you have Ascension. He did the spinoffs too. But he was Kratos, and he was the angry, violent Kratos that didn't give a fuck. I mean, Kratos was on black. He was on black Air Force boot energy when it came to his revenge. He really was. Like, if you got in his way, you pretty much was gonna be dead. So either be on his side or be out of his way, because he was not letting anything stop him, not even hell itself, keep him from his revenge against Zeus. No matter who paid the price, no matter who he hurt, his goal was, okay, that nigga ran me a fade, I'm going back for it. I'm going back for blood.
Yeah.
And I would actually have to show y'all, because they actually showed behind the scenes of TC Carson doing the voice of Kratos. I have to find that for y'all, show it to y'all next week. I mean, he was amazing. I mean, TC was giving his theatrical angry. I was like, yes.
Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kyle from Live a Single. Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized who you was talking about.
I knew the name. I was trying to get the face. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, he was. No,
I will destroy you.
No, he was giving Kratos.
You will not see the end of this day.
I'm live a single, so it's hard for me to imagine. I'm sorry.
Picture him talking in a low tone to Maxine.
He always but always talks with a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yes, and but my thing is too, what they did with TC Carson was, so imagine you being Kratos for like X amount of years, right? So then they announced the next game, but then when they start doing the voice acting, you don't get a call, and then Christopher Judge is Kratos. Like, you didn't even get a call, you didn't get a notification, you did not get a pink slip to say that you were axed from the gig. You just saw somebody else doing it. All of a sudden, look like wait. I didn't get a notice. I didn't get a pink slip. I didn't get a smoke signal, an email, a Twitter post, nothing.
Seems to be used to it though.
So,
Yeah.
so did he have a contract? And was that
At
contract
that point,
up?
at that point, his contract was up because they didn't know whether they were going to do another series of God of War. They didn't know whether they were going to do another game or not and continue it. So he was just like, I got no notice. I got nothing. I was just replaced without me knowing about it. And he said, no hate to Christopher Judge because he's like, Christopher Judge does an amazing job. I don't think he took my job, but I think the network Santa Monica just said, we don't need you no more. We got somebody else,
Yeah.
And there is a picture of them online somewhere where they actually met and took a picture together with their God of War rings. I was like, see, that's dope right there. When both of y'all are iconic any goddamn way for doing this. So
yeah.
Calvin says they may take the first episodes to bring you up to speed up where they are in the story now. That is possible. That is possible. But still it takes away from the roots of where Kratos started. It takes away from the roots of that. But they could do that. Maybe not 2 whole episodes. Decided to take some time to bring the audience up to speed. Yeah. But I was kind of looking forward to seeing Carnage on Kratos. Like him using the blaze of chaos to just rip through all of Olympus. Look, and as fans, the one fight that we deserve is the Poseidon fight in real life, in live action. I don't care. That fight needs to be live action because that shit was so good. The cinematic and everything. I was just like when he fought Poseidon or when he fought the Kraken. Either one of those two need to be in live action.
Playing God of War was a blur to me. But I play all God of Wars, but just playing God of War was a blur to me. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Well.
So yeah, I mean it's messed up that a lot of actors though get fucked over or screwed over in the entertainment industry like that. And I'm just like with the whole the woman who's playing Bayonetta for the first 2 games, and then for the 3rd game she asked for more money and they weren't going to give it to her. So they brought somebody else in.
Somebody else that would do it for free.
No, but they would do it for the rate they were offering.
Yeah.
But I don't blame her for walking away from it. I mean, but no, that's the rumor that was going on. And this because she lied and said, well, I wanted more money. They weren't going to give it to me, so they fired me. Well, actually, the truth was she was getting hard to work with, and they ended up firing her. So.
Okay, so that's what the company said. And that's what the company say every time. If somebody want more money, they hard to work with. So you know what I'm saying? Like, was she really hard to work with?
Start recognizing the hit pieces.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't believe that. I think, and to be honest with you, I think even if she was asking for money, give it to her because she's done the first 2 games, right? And her voice she has that sultry, sexy voice that Bayonetta is known to have. It fits her persona, her personality. And in the 3rd game, I didn't play the 3rd game, but I've heard some of the voice acts, and I'm like, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. It just doesn't.
They said that shit about Monique. She was hard to work with.
Yeah. But that's another.
I'm still trying to suss that one out.
Yeah, I don't. I'm still like on the
things are correct.
it's media bullshit. I think.
Mm-hmm. But that is all the updates. So we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is because yesterday was so. Hold on. What is that? Did I get rid of that picture? Oh well, maybe I did by accident. Oh, okay. So yes, because yesterday was Batman Day. Yesterday, yes. And we're going to take a look at a look behind the scenes of Lego Batman: Legend of the Dark Knight. So here we go. We're gonna look at some of it.
Something innate about Batman that makes him so beloved across the entire world. A tragic story that is being transformed into something good. Or is it that Batman has attracted some of the greatest artists in all mediums, comic books, gaming, film, television, that have told a story about this character, and because of that, his legend has grown and grown? I think the answer is both.
It's always interesting to me how different creatives can do something really unique with Batman using the same building blocks.
Years ago at TT, we made the first Lego Batman game. That was so special for us. But now, with Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, we are able to draw upon the whole history of that wonderful character and distill decades of fantastic storytelling to really immerse players in the experience of becoming the Dark Knight.
I took the liberty of making some adjustments.
The nature, the tonality of Batman changed with the times. That's what keeps these characters interesting.
When we were looking at bringing this into one narrative, we did a lot of research.
We've pulled in all of these references from Batman movies and TV shows.
Batman 89, The Batman, The Dark Knight trilogy.
The animated series.
We read every comic we could find. We had access to all the DC archive, and then putting down key, essential, iconic moments. That was our starting point.
Everybody sees Batman in a different way. There's Batman as the do-gooder, Batman as the Dark Knight, this creature of vengeance. One of the many great things about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is that it manifests all these different elements of Batman that we've loved over the years. People can experience this character maybe as fully as they ever have.
Come on, Bruce, we'll be late for the movie.
We start with young Bruce Wayne in the grounds of Wayne Manor, excited to go to the movies.
Bruce! I need my outfit!
Years later, we see him train with the League of Shadows in Nanda Parbat and then return as a crime fighter to Gotham City, where he builds a new family of crime-fighting allies.
This has some of the greatest supporting characters of any Batman story ever, starting with Commissioner Gordon, an undervalued Batman character, a character I love.
Batman. In Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, the criminals become ever more colorful and crazed.
Probably the coolest rogues gallery in all of fiction.
Gangs of criminals equipped with weapons. So as the player progresses, they will learn the skills and tactics they need to really start to turn the tide of crime in Gotham.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
I love this combination of DC and Lego. I like them working together. There's something about Lego that just opens our mind to play and creativity and kind of our own personal artistic expression.
It has that spirit of the Lego physical toys, having all these different sets, pouring them on the floor, mashing them together and telling your own story like we all did as kids.
I think the creative, playful nature of Lego Brick feeds into how we work here at TT. This kind of wonderful medium, harmonizing and visually bring it all together so it's cohesive.
We've worked with TT Games for the longest time. There's a almost tactile feel to their games that makes it feel just right.
They are able to create the diversity, the density, the beauty in some ways of the world of Batman through the vocabulary of Lego bricks.
In this title, more than any of our others, we were really conscious about an engaging and dramatic story. Some of the best comedy sits in those dramatic moments.
The comedy always drives the narrative. It never interrupts it.
Hey, free!
What? I love when a story defies expectation. I love the fact that we're going into Lego Batman that actually has real emotion and stakes.
Lego Bricks as a medium changes the lens. It's adding a more playful aspect to it without taking away the main story.
It's almost like a mosaic. When you come up close to a wall, you go, that's a Lego brick. You pull back and now you're in Gotham City and it feels and looks like Gotham City.
For this game, we've strived to achieve a whole new level of detail. Because of that, his legend has grown.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. You gonna say something, Carnage?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No. That was all right. That was all right for the Batman series or whatever, the Lego the Lego Batman or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen I've played some of the past Lego Batman games. But I think this is one of those. This would be the one that'll like make me play all the way through.
Yeah.
Just because you can go through different stories of what Batman has been through as far as comics, animation, and TV.
Yeah.
But I got a question for y'all for my panel and for the audience. Like, it is not just it doesn't have to be Batman centered, but what is like one of your favorite moments from Batman or Batman's family that if you have one?
No, you're still prepared me for this one.
I want to say something dark and funny, but that's not my legal. That's not my favorite moment.
Oh, well, any moment works, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you remember anything about Batman or Batman's family or just his universe in general.
Yeah, I remember. They died in the beginning. He fucked around and found
You know what? Oh my god! You know what? Just.
Oh my god!
Just reach back and smack us out the head.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god. I guess to try and salvage that moment.
Wow.
And being an orphan myself, it's always struck a chord with me how he's taken in other orphans and made them part of his family.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess we can argue they haven't had the best upbringing.
I mean, we know that all of them have not had the best upbringing with Bruce. Especially bringing him. I mean, because there's a difference between him being Bruce and him being Batman. Yeah, he's raising them to be.
Yeah, he's raising them in his image.
Mm-hmm.
So whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's kind of hard to say.
Well, you know, because with Dick, it was I brought him into being Rob. Well, training him so that he can deal with his trauma of losing his parents better, and also bring Zuko to justice so that he wouldn't end up like Bruce. You know, like he didn't want Dick to be like him.
Really?
Oh, he was preaching that.
Yeah.
But
his actions didn't really give.
Yeah.
Well,
but the way I see it, though, he was doing the best way. He was doing the best that he could.
He was doing his best. Do as I say. Do not as I do.
Right. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even true either. I just look at it like he was just doing the best that he could. Like he was raised in a completely different way, had to do a completely different thing, and he didn't really have the same tools of rearing children as most children get from their parents.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a parent. He had a MI6 agent as a parent. So there's also that.
Yeah, because Alfred was an MI6 agent. Yeah. So I guess my other question is to like do you, I mean, so I was gonna ask the question, who else besides Bruce has been Batman?
Dick, Tim, Azrael, who else? Joker.
Oh, that was
Alfred.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon.
Oh yeah, I forgot Commissioner Gordon too. Even had a mech suit.
Yeah, it was a mech suit. Yeah.
Kind of the Huntress. Yes.
Expound upon that.
In No Man's Land, she was running around pretending to be Batman to make sure that his legend remained and the criminals stayed fearful. So, in a way, she was portraying herself as Batman.
Okay. Trying to think. Also Terry McGinnis.
Oh, okay.
Batman Beyond.
I guess technically he's part of the comics now, but I typically don't really include the cartoon universes.
Yes, Terry McGinnis does count, Calvin. Thank you. I don't know why people like he don't. Yes, he does. Terry does count.
In the ways I say you should count, he does indeed count now because he has been adopted into the mainstream. So.
Also, don't forget Thomas Wayne. Even though that was a Flashpoint paradox.
Alternate universes.
The Batman that doesn't mind using guns.
There is no Batman use guns.
Huh?
There should use guns.
Okay. To elaborate, Thomas Wayne didn't mind using bullets.
Batman used to use bullets too. They just retconned that for a different generation.
Oh yeah, because I remember in when he started in Detective Comics, he was using guns at first. He was.
As was Captain America.
Well, Captain America's different. He was a war hero, so he had to use guns.
But he was never military, technically.
That's true. Because how you go from a scrawny little kid, oh, I got a super soldier formula, and I'm already and I'm promoted to captain off the bat. Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, you're kind of right with that. But I'm gonna play this quick. I love so the movie it comes from is Batman versus Robin, but I love the dialogue between Batman and Robin, aka Bruce and Damian, in this scene. It is hilarious.
Ichabod.
Ichabod.
I'd half a mind to report you for Grand Theft Auto.
I'd like to hear that call. Hello, police? My son stole the Batmobile.
You find this amusing?
A little. I called and told you to meet me up here, didn't I?
Well, what does a town that was wiped out by floods 3 years ago have to do with the children that have gone missing in Gotham?
Maybe nothing. But I found it a little odd that every one of them owned toys made here.
You could have shared the information a little sooner.
An alternate response might be good work, Robin, but I guess I expect too much.
I'm still a mile out. Don't do anything till I get there.
Word of honor, I won't do anything.
Remember, Robin, justice...
Not vengeance. The original owner of this place was a man named Winslow Schott, a psychopathic killer.
Sent to prison 12 years ago by the testimony of his son and primary victim, Anton. The son eventually took over the business, did a damn good job of it, until the floods came.
Hardly major news. How do you... Oh, right. Your specialty. Victimized... children.
You're worried about the little ones? Don't be. You see, I love them. More than you could ever know.
Shot?
Anton Schott died when he was a little boy, when the monster took away his innocence. I'm not Anton. I am the doll maker. And I've done everything in my power to help the little ones survive. In this sad, cruel world.
Psychopath! You'll pay for this!
Protect me, children, as I've protected you.
I can take care of myself.
An alternate response might be...
Ultimate response might be thank you, but I guess it's too much to ask for. Yeah,
I need a Hit Girl and Robin crossover.
Which one?
Hit Girl and Robin.
You said thick girl and Robin.
Hit
Hit girl and Robin. Oh, I was like, wait, say it again.
Well, you had a sidekick.
Okay, but hopefully, yeah, I'm and the fact that I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on to our next topic. As much as I love Batman, I wish that Rocksteady would make another character, but they are making another Batman game. Will I play it? Yes, because it's Batman. But at the same time, I'm like Rocksteady. Y'all could do another character. Seriously, you could. But the only reason why they're doing it is to make up for the Suicide Squad game.
Wait, so Rocksteady made a Batman game?
They made, yeah. Also, wait, yeah. Wait. Is it Rocksteady?
Rocksteady is the ones that made Grand Theft Auto.
Hold on, I might be seeing the wrong people. Yeah, I said the right Rocksteady Studios. Yeah, no, Rockstar is who made Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it gets confused. I'm like, you confused me from. I'm like, wait a minute, I know I'm not wrong. But no, Rocksteady makes the Batman Arkham games. Rockstar makes the GTA games.
Yeah,
and it's funny how we have not gotten GTA 6 yet, but we're supposed to get it next year.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder what's up with that.
It's because they we'll talk about that after Tokyo Game Fest. We'll talk about it next week because I'm hoping they show something about GTA 6, but who knows?
Yeah.
Even though the last GTA game I played was San Andreas, and I think I played 5. I think I played a little bit of 5. But I know I played San Andreas a lot. But we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is Peacemaker episode 5, and this was a real WTF at the end. Like, wow.
I'm trying to remember how it ended.
But
he crosses over into the alternate universe, leaves everyone behind.
Okay. Yeah.
I was
and then when he goes over, he's like, "Oh, wait, come on, get dressed. There's a giant kaiju downtown." We're like, "What? Y'all had a giant kaiju too?" But we know that this was Rick Flag's. I don't want to say. Well, it finally reveals that Rick Flag was always after Peacemaker just for revenge for his son, and Amelia sort of set him up ish, because she did say, she's like, I said the code word copacetic, which means to stay the fuck away, but you still came anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand by her setting up.
I don't think
she was doing everything within her power to try and keep him safe.
Yeah, she was. That's why I said set him up ish. Not really set him up, but
she was trying to do what she needed to do to get back in the Argus. You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to what?
Keep him safe.
I didn't take it as that. Yes, she wanted to get back in the Argus, but everything she was doing was literally just to keep him safe. She knew she wasn't going to get back in regardless, so she was just playing the game just in order to be safe herself and keep him safe too.
That's literally what I was saying.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we also had it to where they at the first like they he showed up anyway because he needed an answer from her. Like, did he mean anything to her? And of course, she said no. But then they did a flashback to Rick Flag Sr.'s funeral, and you know, even his dad, Rick Flag Sr. knew that him and Amelia were scissoring each other. I'm just they were screwed.
I hear the king saying.
But no, they were screwing around, and he's like, well, you know, whatever, you know, that you and what was going on between you and my son. He's like, well, we were just friends. He's like, nah, y'all weren't just friends. He knew something was up. But you know, it did come to fruition where she said, you killed the only friend I had, which was Rick Flag. You killed him, and you know how you want me to feel. How am I supposed to have you mean something to me when you killed the only friend I had?
Yeah. At that point, he was like, "I see."
And then of course he I think he knew that because of the work he knew that he was being set up by arguers. That's why he came in and he kept ducking behind everybody in case.
He knew exactly what was going on.
Oh yeah,
but he just wanted to see. He just wanted to meet her, and that was the only way he could meet her.
Yeah, it was more important to him than them possibly even taking that.
Yeah. What they ended up doing because the cyborg girl, what was her name?
Sasha Bordeaux.
Bordeaux, yeah.
Which she should know.
Sasha.
Sasha. Yeah.
So not Sasha Banks.
It's Sasha Bordeaux.
No, I'm just trying to see how he should know that.
Because Sasha Bordeaux was Bruce Wayne's and Batman's former bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
That's why it kind of annoyed me the way she's characterized in the show. They just kind of skipped over that history.
Yeah, but Amelia, of course, ran up and choked him out so that he wouldn't get shot. He's like, I got a shot, but it's fatal. And Rick is like, well, take the shot then, damn. You know, even though y'all trying to get this dimensional door from him, but y'all want to kill him too.
Right.
You know. And so she did that. They took him in. And Rick Flag decided he's like, well, give us the room, close the blinds, turn off the audio. And he started wailing on Peacemaker and beating his ass to a bloody pulp. And then
Peacemaker say he will not fight him back.
Right, you know, because he felt like he deserved it.
Yeah, exactly. But can we talk about just how manipulative Rick Flag Sr. is?
Oh yeah,
Oh my God! He had a defense for everything he did. This fucker.
I was like, is he a Scorpio? Because a Leo, one of the two. I don't know.
All right, boys, so. I have no rebuttal.
You should have one.
It is what it is. I didn't know we were talking truce.
But yeah, he was so manipulative. I'm just like, oh, you could. I mean, what is your sign, sir?
But, Oh man, every possible angle. I was like, God damn, so just need to shoot your ass.
Right. Okay. And of course, you know, because I mean, it was like if he kills Peacemaker or if he kills Chris, it's just gonna make him disappear. You need to book. Economos had to book him like it was an arrest, so he'd be on record as being in their custody.
What did his employee say to him? And he was like, "Oh, call me Rick."
Oh yeah, that was his way.
Oh,
yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Because we in this work setting or whatever, but you want me to call you Rick. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. So
make it make sense.
We've all used sex in some way to get what we want, haven't we? And him being a person of power, it was just, I believe, a weapon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it is illegal because he a person that's of higher power.
I know it's illegal and immoral. That's what I was talking about. Just how manipulative this fucker is.
Right.
Although Sasha just going headlong into it though really bugged the shit out of me. I was like, damn it, I really liked the comics, but you're fucking cut. Oh man, gorgeous stuff.
Yeah. So that happened. So then she had the and then they found out Economos booked Peacemaker and they had to let him go, bloody and beat up and everything. And it's like wow. And and Peacemaker is debating, you know, he's like really juggling with going back to the alternate world because it's better. He's like, it's better over there. He would tell Adebayo, it's better over there for me. I mean, my brother's alive, my father's alive, I'm a hero. And nobody over there is treated like an asshole, like treat me like I'm trash. I can make up for things over there versus here, you know. I can have time with my dad and my brother. My dad actually loves me. My brother's alive. So, yeah. But I think it's going to teach the lesson that just because the grass is greener don't always mean that, you know, it could be, what do they call it? It could be,
the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, the grass is always greener, but it ain't always. It could be manure. Some people will say.
Or it could be that painted on California gas.
Wow.
I'm still thinking of the fan theory that they're in Earth X is correct. Well, that was just depressing to me.
Yeah,
it just broke my heart. It's in a sense, it was like he was committing suicide.
Wait, him going into the dimension?
Yeah,
it was pretty much ending his life.
Yeah, because remember he wrote the note to Adebayo and then tell everybody else goodbye for me. I mean, I can't pretty much saying I can't do this anymore here, so I'm gonna go over there and assume that Peacemaker's life and make things work out for me. I'm basically killing his life on the main universe Earth or whatever Earth they're on.
It was kind of hard for me to hold it together because I felt like that and it just hit way too close to home for me.
We need some music to play like a lovely day or something.
Look, I mean, I would sing, but I've been told that I sound like a strangling cat, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep quiet.
Hey, don't put no cats in this.
Wow.
Holding that. Just play.
That's okay. One of these days when I'm doing karaoke and I'm serious, I'm pretty sure he'll change his tune.
See, I was being nice because it was his birthday, but I've heard him sing before too.
You were so mean.
I know.
You all right? So mean.
But I've heard some of his recordings.
But anyway, we're gonna keep going. You will not do that. See, Joe can say you will not. Okay. Anyway, so then he pretty. Oh, let's talk about Eagly for a minute. I loved it. I so loved it.
Oh wait, how do you know? Because so he eagerly proved that what was his name when he knocked the person over, he knocked the bounty hunter over, and he was like, what happened? And he said another eagle came, and you know what I'm saying, he proved it right, because later that happened, you know what I'm saying.
Because he
thought he was the prime eagle.
Yeah, the prime eagle. Yeah, because he thought that he shot Eagly. He's like, I got him. Nope, it was another bald eagle, and then Eagly showed up like, wrong one, motherfucker.
But how many bald eagles can it be? You know what I'm saying? And
not many, which is what's pissing me off. I'm
right. You are killing our national bird, even though our nation right now is toilet water. But you out here killing our nation's bird. You said
I said that was kind.
I mean, would toxic waste be better? I mean,
but this one that doesn't need to flush the toilet. We just floating in it.
But yeah, you out here killing, and then all these eagles and hawks showed up, like, and he had you saw the mystical prime eagle sign come over. He's like, yep, I'm that one, motherfucker. I'm that one. All of them,
like, he's portraying himself as a shaman, but you're going against nature. Make that shit make sense for me.
Yeah, didn't make sense to me either.
Okay, that's one little hiccup in the writing, I guess.
I mean, what James Gunn isn't perfect.
Oh, hell
no. But they took his ass out. They all ganged up on him and killed him. I'm like, ooh, that's a rough way to go.
And can we talk about Eagly's little boss walk?
Oh yeah, I love that walk. I love Eagly though. I mean, if there was a standout character, it's Eagly.
It's been this season. It's been too many times that he's been threatened to be unalive.
And he still made it. So.
So I'm just wondering how many times it's gonna be until he be unalive.
With him being the prime eagle, I don't know. Maybe he can die. Maybe he can't. I don't know.
No, he can die.
Oh, okay.
No, he can't die.
Right. Because I mean, he's too much of a good character to die. So, but I'm wondering if dude still got that bird blindness issue going on. Bird blindness.
He think it's a duck.
It's a duck. You told me a duck. How did that? Nobody told you it was a duck.
You told me it was a nut.
But then, of course, when he went over to the other world, and Judo Master followed him because he was tracking him after being released from Argus. Sorry.
Where did Judo Master go though? Where did he end up?
Yeah, because I don't think he followed him into his world.
I'm pretty sure he did. But my thing is, I think this is how we're surely gonna figure out what world this is. Because there are no other ethnicities that we've seen in this other world.
That is true. I think about it. You're right. Wow.
When they see Judo Master, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Because and also during the kaiju fight, they didn't mention anything about the Justice Gang or Superman either. In their world.
I think they're in Earth X. We will see.
Wow. It would be interesting if they were in Earth X. Like,
the note Judo Master left though, that shit was hilarious. He
couldn't sign his name, but he left that long ass sentence.
Right. No, he didn't sign it, but they did it with him because of the Cheeto stains.
Oh yeah, the Cheeto stains. Yeah, it's Cheeto stains. Judo Master went after him.
I missed that.
Yeah, because Judo Master eats Cheetos a lot.
Yeah, I know he eat Cheetos, but I missed that. I was just saying. Well, I watched the recap on what was it? Screensaver?
Screen Crush.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, that's not what happened. But okay, you could.
So yeah, he left the doorway behind into Adebayo, and they were like, and then Amelia said, "Well, we're gonna go get Chris back." After Adrian broke down crying, I felt bad for Adrian.
That motherfucker hurt.
I was like, "Oh,
I can't think about it." Oh my god, he was just crushed.
He was.
That almost got me.
I was like, oh.
Where he was breaking down crying and she couldn't do nothing but hug him. I was like,
oh damn it, you're gonna be crying. And then when she bossed up, was like, "We gonna go back and get him." I was like, "Yeah,
you better go get your man, girl. Go get your man.
Go
get our friend." And that's what. So I think next week is supposed to be. How many episodes supposed to have? 6 or 8.
Don't get me lying, but I think next week is the finale, right?
It feel like it is, but I could be wrong.
I think because this was 5.
Yeah, this was episode.
I think it's 3 more.
Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah.
Got it on 8.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it 8? Or is it 6?
I don't know. They might be doing UK seasons, which is usually 6 to 8.
Yeah, it's well. I think it's episode 6 is next week. But I think it's 8 in total. So we got like 3. If it's not 6, it's 8. So we got like 3 more. But it feels like they should just wrap it. It feels like they're about to wrap it up though after all this. But like you said, they could be on Earth X and then just not look like it don't look like it's Earth X, you know.
I'm trying to see if I can find the information, but let's see. What's the date? Yeah, so there's 3 more episodes.
Okay, 3 more. Okay. Yeah, but so because they had to go to the other Earth, and I'm like, I wonder what Amelia's gonna do when if they run into their alternate their themselves over there on their Earth with
I
Amelia.
think that happens. The two Amelia's meeting is gonna be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
They're
But
like
also,
nothing like each other.
and also, and Adebayo got her first sort of got her first client for her spy agency, which ended up being a the guy thought she was a
Do you do Greek? When they said that, I was like, okay, this has to be some of sexual karma.
Right.
So of course we looked it up.
And then what he said? He said Greek means what? Getting
anal sex.
Anal sex. Wow.
Like this, the silhouette on your ad, does that represent you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you wear a hat? Yeah, I can wear a hat. Like, wait.
And then Adrian, who don't know nothing about nothing, usually knew everything about that.
Right.
Because we paused it and look up what Greek meant in sexual terms, and we found it out. But we just needed to play it, and he would have said it.
Right.
Mm. Hilarious. But yeah, but this episode was emotional and tearjerkerish.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about it last time.
What?
So last time is when we got to see him use the device that create the portals, the other dimension.
Yeah.
And I was gonna note, but I'm pretty sure you've come across it in other places by now. But I was noting that it seemed like it was a boom tube, if you really think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when they opened it up in the aperture, what happened? There was this big loud explosion, and then there was a portal to someplace else. It seems like a boom tube. Like maybe that device might be some kind of like mother box tech. And also, I was looking like, and I've always thought this before, but Peacemaker's helmet reminds me a lot like Orion's.
Mm-hmm.
So could that have been the inspiration for the helmet? Like maybe they found one of Orion's helmets when they opened this pocket dimension.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll keep wondering: are we going to see some dark side conclusions here or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we could see a clue to it. Yeah.
I'm hoping they elaborate more on it. Yeah.
Okay, and then for our final topic, which we're gonna make it short as possible because I gotta go fill my belly. But Gen V season 2 premiered. Oh, and if you're not familiar with Gen V, it is a spinoff from the show The Boys. And if you're not familiar with The Boys, you need to go watch The Boys because it is think of Marvel and DC, but in a messed up, perverted, violent, all out way. That's the best description I can give right now. I mean, even though The Boys is a parody of both Marvel and DC.
It's Marvel and DC on crack.
Oh, and a very adult themed, very adult.
Crack and poppers,
not crack and poppers. God dang. But so we pick up so Marie. Well. First of all, it starts with everybody that went to the facility. What was it called? Irma. It started with an I or an E, like Irma.
Didn't they call it something else the first season?
I want to say they did.
It's like some kind of what do they call it the first season? I can't remember.
But yeah, so the thing is they all got Emma, that bitch, got them to release them from the facility. Well, Jordan and uh Luke. No, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan and Luke. Well, no, Jordan and Sam. Yeah, no, Sam's already released, so it's Jordan and Luke. Um, got them to reverse their, release them from that facility where they were experimenting on soups, and Jordan went into her and it's like. She was like, surprise, hi everybody. And they were like, oh, you bitch. You're the one that got us put in there in the first place. It was all your fault because you deteriorated our plan. To because I remember at the end of season 1, she kind of turned on them and wanted to do things the Vault way and be a part of the 7 and all this good stuff and be the guardians of Godalkin. Yeah.
Godalkin.
So yeah, but it does start off with a history lesson with Godolkin, the founder of their university, trying to stop his colleagues from doing experiments on themselves, and yeah, that did not turn out well because he said that the serum is not finished, and y'all decided to just go ahead and inject yourselves with something that wasn't finished, and the results were people's guts were spilled out.
Oh, they was dead.
Right. And that one guy who skin got melted and then the other guy had tentacles coming out of his ass. I was like, wow.
Even like the bacteria within them got powers.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was so gross.
That was horrible. I felt sorry for the guy whose gut spilled out and the guy whose tentacles came out his ass. I was like, wow. Of all the things.
And then the dumbass that went in there with them after they did all that shit, I would have sat outside and waited.
Yeah, I would have too. I would be like, well.
Let's see what happens.
So basically, yeah, they did fuck around to find out. Yeah.
Right.
But Marie's on the run. She escaped the facility and she's on the run. And then we found out that Andre died trying to break out, like use his magnetic powers to break through steel wall, which had a brick wall on the other side, and he ended up stroking out and dying because the drawback to his and his dad powers are they get like microscopic tears in their brain when they use their powers. So yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
But of course,
I'm still on the fence with that.
You said what?
I'm still on the fence with this decision. Like, should they have just wrote him off the story, or should they have just recast him?
I think they should have just recast him.
It just seems weird because then we got this whole, and it's like the character's still there because we're constantly talking about him. So we're still trying to write ourselves out of the hole with him not being there, rather than just recasting the character and just going.
Yeah, I wish they would have recast him, to be honest. But I guess because they went the Chadwick Boseman route and was like, no, we're not going to recast. We're just going to write him off we're just going to write him off the show.
I get it. You don't want to be insensitive to the family and not honor what he left behind, but he's still messing with someone else's like art as well. So I don't know. I'm still bothered by this. But I guess this is going to be a continued conversation going on. And who knows how long. So
Yeah. And I also kind of went by the too. I'm like, y'all could have just recasted this character. Because I feel like getting to know his character, I mean, you basically have a black person that has magnetic powers. I'm not even sure if there is another character out there in any universe that has that ability.
Yeah.
That's African. Okay, well.
That black, that I'm not sure of. Other than Static.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have the ability to make things magnetic, but his powers are rooted in electricity. So
that's what magnetism is really doing.
That's true. That's why he can do a static cling.
Oh God, they really could have named those static cling, huh?
I call it my static cling. I'm like, you can't think of another name, really. But yeah, and what's her name? Emma, the girl who shrinks herself. That's who it was, Emma. And her and Jordan were the ones that went back to Godolk and you. And they both did not like Emma. They both didn't like Kate. Kate was her name. Kate, the one that does that if she touches you, she does mind control. She can make you forget things. Things. Yeah.
I keep mixing up the names because when I hear Emma, I think about Emma Frost. So.
Yeah. No, but Emma is the girl that shrinks, aka Cricket. But she's like, hi. And so that goes on, and they get re-enrolled in school. Life, things go kind of back to normal or as normal as they can. But Kate doesn't know that Andre's dead until they tell her. But then you got the new dean of students called Cypher, and nobody really knows what his powers are other than he can't be hurt.
Or if he has powers.
No, he does have powers.
We assume.
Huh?
I mean, he could be Android or something. We know.
Yeah, that's true because we don't know anything about him really.
He was the eye thing that was going on or whatever. He was looking like an android.
Yeah,
and,
I think.
And Kate's powers don't affect him. So
no. Her powers do affect him because remember he grabbed her hand before she could touch him. And said, he said, and she said, I will never try to push you again, or I won't push you again. So yeah, her powers do work on him.
No, we don't know that for certain. We just know that he grabbed her hand.
Oh, okay. And he was about to put her hand in the blender.
Yeah, we saw a clip where he stabbed his hand, and he said he was fine.
Yeah.
So he could have powers, or he could be some kind of synthetic being. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. It could be either one. But then Emma and Jordan had to give these what we call them the corporate speeches about being back at school, which I said if anybody can't see through this bullshit, I'm like,
oh yeah. Especially when Marie was acting.
Right.
After my journey.
After my mental health journey, I'm better. I'm like, I would have been like, girl, blink twice if you need help. Just blink twice. Give me blink twice if you need help. But before we get to that, but Marie was on the run and she still trying to find her sister at the end of the radar. But she came across these so it's funny how life imitates art because she came across these Homelanders, aka Trump supporters or MAGA people. And saw them trying to mess with a bunch of Starlighters and she got involved. It's like, hey, leave them alone. And she got cut and fucked. And of course, she does blood bending, or what's it called? Hemokinesis, I think.
Hemomancy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Or I'm gonna call it blood bending for now. And she pretty much kicked their ass with her powers. And then the guy was like, "Aren't you?" She's like, "No, I'm nobody. You didn't see me, basically." And then they had the tracker. His name was what? Dog something or
Dog not.
Dog not. Really, of all the names.
That cracked me up.
I was like, he was actually sniffing and licking the ground and licking things, and then he saw the one dog talking about some. Yeah, you were stirring like he really want the fuck the dog. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of pedophiles in this show.
Right. So he tracked her down. They had that fight scene was the good. Marie got away. I forgot how she got away.
Starlight saved her.
Oh yeah, Starlight saved her. Yeah. And yeah, and then she met up with Starlight, and Starlight tells her, "You need to go back to God you." And she's like, "What? Yeah, it's a safer place for you right now." What? And also, Starlight needed some help learning out what Project Odessa was. Yeah. So of course there was a catch with it. Of course, they needed help finding out what Project Odessa was. So that's why she wanted her to go back too. But then Marie's like, okay. But she wasn't okay at first. Like, I'll go back. At first, she was like, I don't want to go back. And then her friends, Emma and Jordan, tracked her down. At first, Jordan was like, why do we need to go find her? What for? She left us. She abandoned us. And Emma was like, because she's our friend. And she left for a good reason, But Jordan was like, nah, fuck that bitch. Because, first of all, she broke Jordan's heart by leaving because her and Jordan were or are in a relationship of sorts. So that's why she was like, fuck that bitch. She basically, we had a thing, but she ghosted me, and now it's fuck that bitch. So yeah, but then they end up finding her because of the somebody and I'm like, okay, when you use your powers in public, you mean to tell me that in this modern era nobody has a cell phone recording and they find out that you use your powers? But the news reporter came on as them being attacked by Starlighters, and that's where they saw all the blood. Emma was like, I see the blood. Look, it's Marie. We gotta go. Go where? We gotta go find her. And she was like, and she took the dude's phone and ordered a $90 Uber. I'd have been pissed. I would have been pissed. Like, girl, you ordered a $90 Uber.
She wouldn't have did that with mine because my car be off like a motherfucker.
But he didn't have his phone, so he couldn't, cut it off. But yeah, that's why I say lock your card. But and then trying to think about they found Marie, Emma, not Emma, but what's her name? Kate ends up going with them to find Marie because she finds out that they know Marie is because the cipher tells her if you want to make yourself useful, find Marie. So she ends up going with her, and everybody's against Kate because they were like, you know what, you did this, you did that, and out of sort of self-defense, Jordan blasts Emma, and she hits her head, and they leave her to bleed out. It doesn't kill her, but they left her. She basically like, you left me there for dead, basically. Yeah, but I don't think Jordan meant to hit her or blast her like that. I think it was out of self-defense or out of surprise.
I thought she was dead.
I thought so too, but she survives. I'm trying to think about but yeah, that's basically the first episode. Mm. What is all the key points in the first episode? And of course, Sam is also losing his shit too. The guy that was psychotic and had powers and
brother, what was it called? Golden Boy? Or...
Yeah, his brother. The brother of Golden Boy. Yeah. He was also losing his shit too. But Emma's the only one to keep him calm because of her persuasion powers.
Persuasion. I'm still cracking up at the fact that he sees everything as Muppets when he can't quite cope with everything.
Right,
Oh
right.
my
That's
God.
weird. Like, why do you see everything as Muppets? What's going on?
Oh,
But yeah, Gen V season 2, episode 1, and then of course they released the first 3 episodes, and the other they get interesting, and I'm just like, there's a lot of WTF moments in these episodes, and I'm just like, wow, y'all really poured on the sex in this season, didn't y'all?
Wow. Did we catch some of the tackle in the locker room?
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone was auditioning for Anaconda too.
Okay. And that girl so you saw that part. Okay.
We all see.
So you saw the part with the girl, the speedster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the one that's kind of like Rogue, but she can only use their powers for like 60 seconds. So it's like, okay,
she's a mimic.
Yeah, mimic. Yeah, it's like, oh, we got a Rogue-like character here. Okay. Sammy says he finally saw Superman yesterday. What did you think, Sammy? But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season. And it's supposed to be a crossover with Butcher and them. Well, Starlight, huh? With the boys. Yeah, basically. Which makes me wonder how everybody got away. Like, how did y'all break out of Vought? Because I know from the last season, Mother's Milk got captured. Frenchie got captured. I think Kimiko got away, and Starlight got away. I'm not sure what happened to Butcher.
Yeah,
get away?
I can't remember either.
I can't remember either.
She was on the juice.
And then, did he get hospitalized? And then I'm not sure what happened to him. I gotta go do a recap.
I'm wondering if I can finish the season now.
Yeah. But that is our show for today, people. And join us back next Sunday at the same thick time on the same thick channel. And y'all have a good week. And you know what? Go out there and do something nice for somebody, even if you know, pay the kindness for it. Until next time, y'all have a good one.